Israel's leading human rights organization says conditions inside the country's prisons holding Palestinians amount to torture, but Selim says conditions have deteriorated since the start of the war in Gaza last October, with the Red Cross prevented from visiting Israeli prisons from Jerusalem. Our diplomatic correspondent Paul Adams sent this report. Chaotic scenes at the state-owned military prison last week. Far-right demonstrators, including members of Israel's parliament, furious that 9 prison guards were being arrested. Israel deeply divided over how to treat Palestinian prisoners. Thousands have passed through these facilities since last October. Palestinians from Gaza and the West Bank, those who've come out recently, paint a terrifying picture of life inside after October 7. Life totally changed. I call what happened at Tsunami. Faraz has been in and out of jail since the early 90s, charged twice with membership of an armed group, Islamic Jihad. He was already in prison without charge last October. Nothing prepared him for what happened next. We were severely beaten by 20 officers, masked men using batons and sticks, dogs and firearms. We were tied from behind our eyes as blindfolded, beaten severely. Blood was gushing from my face. Since October, Israel's prisons have been overwhelmed. The number of detainees has almost doubled. Some have been released without charge. Their accounts paint a remarkably consistent picture. All of them told us the same things: ongoing abuse, daily violence, physical violence, and mental violence, humiliation, sleep deprivation. People are starved. The Israeli prison system as a whole in regard to Palestinians turned into a network of torture camps. The Israeli government rejects that description, but its far-right Security Minister Itamar Ben-Gvir frequently boasts that on his watch, Palestinian prisoners are treated much more harshly. They tell me, and it's not just happening to Palestinians from Gaza or the West Bank. Sar Hura is a lawyer from Hia, an Israeli citizen, arrested last November and held for 10 days. It nearly broke him. They just lost their mind. Simply, they just lost their mind. There was no law. Saw's offense too. Facebook posts, which the police said glorified the Hamas attacks of October the 7th. First day, a charge quickly dismissed, but not before he witnessed the horrors being meted out to fellow prisoners. They was screaming, the guys with "We didn't do nothing, you don't have to hit us." Me, an advocate that have seen the world outside the prison. Now I am inside. I see another world. We put claims of mistreatment to the Israeli military and prison service. The army said it rejected outright allegations of systematic abuse. The prison service said it wasn't even aware of the claims. As far as we know, they said no such events have occurred. Some Palestinians being held by Israel did terrible things on October the 7th. Others had nothing to do with it. According to Bet Selim, all are now being held in prisons where violence